Just as Hitler was stopped, we must stop Trump and Netanyahu. Everyone is against them, right up until the point when they either end up committing suicide or they are executed at Nuremberg. And the world will finally be able to sleep in peace. The world wants them to die. It doesn't want to see them anymore. It wants them off this earth. It's not just someone's opinion. No, it's the global popular expression. People despise with all their soul and all the strength of their faith these two miserable, filthy rats, degenerates, pedophiles, and Nazis. In the United States still, and despite the purges, there is a Communist Party of the United States, believe it or not. I want you to see now what the Communist Party of the United States is doing.
While they pillage our economy, send soldiers to die in wars of conquest, and traffic our children for abuse, they laugh at how easily we have been controlled. We fight over pronouns and Super Bowl halftime shows, over culture wars and petty arguments. But these divisions have been manufactured because division is a tool of the Epstein class to keep us fighting amongst ourselves. It is a tool to keep us from looking up at those who are truly in control. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it. Fire! These are not simply words. When faced with tyranny, the Founding Fathers endowed us with the right and the duty to abolish what oppresses us and to create something better. The question is, can we the people look beyond our differences, or will we pass our enslavement to the next generation? The American Communist Party hereby declares support for any and all who will fight to rid our country from this tyranny of warmongers and pedophiles. No matter our differences, what unites us is far greater. The Epstein class is not afraid of the people they govern, and they laugh at how easily we have been controlled. Now is the time to show them that they are wrong.
Well, what you are currently seeing right there is actually the simulation of the execution and the subsequent bonfire of Epstein. The important thing you have to understand is that Trump is making it so that all the minority groups in the United States, for one reason or another, who are armed to the teeth, begin to show their fury. The issue is when they're no longer in the Texas desert, when these guys say, let's go straight to New York or let's go to Washington, and they run into other groups like the Rifle Club and the Black Panthers and the Harley Club, each with their own weapons clashing in the streets of the United States. And the Mexican groups against ICE. And then you're going to have something apocalyptic in the United States. Donald Trump is the one generating all of this. This had been extinguished in the United States. This intense social fire was deliberately provoked by that degenerate pedophile, Donald Trump. So, expressions of this kind begin to emerge, which are expressions of what's coming immediately if this doesn't stop. It's absolutely clear that the polls being conducted minute by minute in the United States show an increasing and profound contempt for that miserable, disgusting rat, just like the universal contempt for the Nazis of the modern state of Israel, led by that genocidal son of a bitch, Milenkovich Netanyahu. Because the Palestinian children are not coming back. They were murdered by these criminals. The elderly and the women are not coming back. The murdered, immolated Palestinian youth are not coming back. But at least they will find justice, because just as none of them returned, from the victims of the Shoah and the Nazi concentration camps, no one is going to give back life to the victims of these Jewish Nazis of the modern state of Israel, who lead their own people to death, the very citizens of the modern state of Israel, which God didn't give them. England gave it to them. Is that clear? No biblical people? These are the people who descend from England, from Freemasonry. But the modern citizen of Israel was born 20 years ago. What fault do they have? A 20-year-old kid from Israel, what fault does he have for these Nazis? He didn't even exist when these Nazis killed the president of Israel, who wanted to sign peace with Palestine for the two states. It was these Nazi sons of bitches who killed him, to be able to lead the world into this nightmare. An insignificant minority. A few hundred self-proclaimed Zionist sons of bitches led the people of the modern state of Israel into this insane madness of dying under the rubble if they crossed the line of the countdown to the bombing of Iran. How can the world, with 8 billion inhabitants, allow a bloody and satanic Lucifer-worshipping minority to lead the world into this state?